we couldn't have asked for a better finish to a really great season from our part.
No, absolutely. I've never conceded that many goals in a game at all. So I think that to start with is an apology. Really, I think all the supporters connected with Liverpool today will like us all be embarrassed by that, and they deserve an apology. The first half we were too easily beaten, and okay, they scored a couple of wonder goals, but we have to be much better than that, like we showed in the second half. So the first half the game was dead.
More difficult this year, I think, with the amount of injuries we had to cope with, but I have to say the level of the performance certainly in that first 45 minutes was exceptional, and I don't think it reflects badly on Liverpool. I just think certainly that first 45 minutes I think most teams would have struggled to cope with the quality and the intensity of our play.
We should have been much better in certain defensive moments in the game. Too easily beaten, not competitive enough in certain areas of the field where you got to show aggression and desire to stop people running past you and being beaten in a 1v1 duel. And that's the bottom line, and it was bitterly disappointing from that aspect.
Still great to see Peter get the final goal and beat the record of Premier League headed goals. So all in all, a really great finish to a really good season.
The supporters were angry at half time, and rightly so. Yeah, they've every right to be. Yeah, absolutely, because that was awful first half. It was absolutely awful, and we haven't won enough games now in this last couple of months of the season. So they've every right to be angry, frustrated, and of course I take the full responsibility of that as the manager. And today, none more so. But our job is now to go away, reflect on this season where we know there's an awful lot of work to do.
How did you fire up the players for that performance?
Well, I think it's fair to say I think that's how we operate, that's how we play, that's how we train. That's why we're able to do that. It's not by chance that we're able to produce a level of performance like that right at the end of the season. We go as hard at the beginning as we do at the end, and I think I just sensed this week there was real focus on finishing on a high. We've done really well. We've had a great season, done a lot of things that haven't been done here before, but even so we knew that the possibility of getting beaten in your last game at home is somewhat of a damp squib, and we didn't really want that to happen to us. So I sensed really early in the week that there was real focus to what we were doing, and that didn't go away all day, to be perfectly honest.
Listen, I've always said, if the owners want me to go, I go. It's as simple as that. But I still feel that I've got a lot to offer here.
You were asked on Friday what was your highlight of the season. Would this be the highlight?
Well, I have to say, it's a great performance against a very good team with great individual talent, and we've been able just to get the level of performance that I think a lot of people have sensed we were capable of, but we haven't quite managed up to today. But today I think everything came together, and we showed what a good side we are. So the key next year is that we do that on a regular basis and see how far that takes us. But been really pleased. The group is really strong together, and that always helps. So we're delighted with the way the season's panned out. To finish like that is great for us as well. Puts everybody in good heart, fans, players alike, and we'll look forward to next season after a holiday. I just feel that the group understands now. I've been here 2 years, and they understand what I want and what we talk about week in, week out. And as seasons get on, guys that come and listen to me pontificate week in, week out will tell you, I always say that my teams get stronger as the season gets on, and that's a consequence of the work that we do. We're always trying to push them on. We try and keep our standards high. As a consequence, they don't like those standards to drop.
No, it was just with Raheem. I felt there's been a lot obviously going on over the past numbers of weeks in particular, and I just felt there was other players mentally better positioned to play in the game. So it was as simple as that, really. No, listen, my pride makes me want to be in this job. I love the job here, I love the club, and I know, as I said, that it's been a difficult season for us this season. But like I said, if the owners ever say to me to go, then I go. It's as simple as that. But I want to be here. I love the club, and but I also understand that we need to be better than what we've shown in recent weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure Stephen wasn't anticipating that was going to be his last, or the manner of that was going to be his last performance. But credit to him as always. He was trying to drive his team on. Great that he got the reception from our supporters as well when he scored. I think it was only right and proper. I wish him well. He's been a credit to the sport in this country and to his club, so I hope he does great.
So I think that there's areas that we'll address in the summer that will hopefully help us be much more competitive, more consistently, and be up there from the beginning of the season. And we as a club will work very, very hard to make that happen.
Thanks guys, thank you very much.